So we just were at a potential consulting job for a restaurant. And it's pretty amazing, huh, Jamie?
Pretty amazing, yes.
That
somebody who is in such dire need.
This restaurant owner is in dire need.
He can't even open today.
Can't even open because he can't afford his gas bill, his propane bill. Major debt over the winter time. But everything's not his fault, right? He blames everything
else
but him. He blames cheap customers. He blames the weather. And he just says, that people around here don't
want to spend that kind of money. And
he said he can't even get $4 for a beer. So we tried to explain to him that he's serving the wrong food, right? If you're gonna serve a $4 beer nowadays, you're gonna get people that are gonna spend $4 on beer. If you start selling $8 beers, you're gonna get a different clientele. And I gotta tell you, there's more hip.
We actually just passed a place, a caterer's, that's gorgeous.
It's
absolutely gorgeous. And I'm sure that they're getting the money that they need.
That place looks magnificent that we just passed.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they're busy, and that's why they can afford to landscape. This place is beautiful. It's on the lake. It must have like 2 acres. The back is beautiful. It's a tent year-round. It's not that clean of a place, and it has an old Italian menu, right? So it's like a formal Italian restaurant. And nothing fancy. You go onto the website and it shows like eggplant rollatini. It shows like chicken parmesan on the website. He has no sign-up list. He has no database. All he has is excuses after excuse after excuse. And we're trying to tell him, this is how you... And all we keep hearing was, I used to manage restaurants to do $10 million. I used to do this. I used to have to be in the top restaurant in Jersey. Days have changed. Times have changed.
People don't want what they used to want.
No, they don't. You have to market.
And he's in a busy area with a lot of money.
We're on 9W
near Nyack.
Near Nyack. This is New York. We're 30, 40 minutes from New York City. And he's not busy. And there's major industry around here. There's people with big bucks. There's a state park right here. And he's on this old mentality of what he used to do. What you used to do is, if you're a restaurant owner or a restaurant manager and you used to do stuff 20 years ago and you were successful 20 years ago, the game has changed. The game has totally changed. The way we communicate, the way what people respond to as far as food. I mean, I didn't have sushi for the first time until I was 16. My kids have had sushi ever since they're like 2 or 3 years old, right? They've had rice. Ever since my son could say rice, he's been eating sushi. He's been eating vegetable sushi. He's seen sushi. He's been around it. People's tastes have changed. Same thing with the beer. If you were around in 1980, there was only a handful of American breweries. There was no craft brewers back then. Then all of a sudden you had people like Sam Adams in the 80s that came across. You had Sierra Nevada. You had Dogfish that came on in the 90s. But Anchor and Sierra Nevada were like the first guys out there.
If you are a super formal restaurant, you need to have super, super fabulous food for people to want to go there.
Right.
And especially in the Italian field, I think just people are looking for a more relaxed setting.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Without a doubt, they're looking for a more relaxed setting. You walk into this place, it's formal tablecloths, and the bar, and he's trying to get...
And it needs help. It is in bad shape. It is
terrible.
Dirty. It is gross.
So get on our website, 50mistakes.com, FIFTY, or 50mistakes.com. We've made a ton of mistakes. We're in a small community in upstate New York, 4,000 people. We do things so differently, but a lot of the locals don't like to come to us or don't understand what we're doing because they're the ones who want the $4 beer, right? Well, we market to the person who wants the $8 beer. Not all of our beer is $8, but we have beer that starts at $6. We have beer that goes to $60. And we have all different types of foods and farm to table, just so many innovative things and the way we market. So I asked this guy, I said, out of everything you have in this restaurant, your most important thing is your database.
And he doesn't have one.
No database. So I said, what do you do for marketing? He goes, I placed an ad 20% off in a newspaper.
For the month of April, and I got 3 people back. And I said, whoa.
Placing ads like that don't work because they're turned off by whatever you're doing, outside, inside. First of all, the name doesn't match. The logo doesn't match. I mean,
there's
just
no consistency. There's no branding whatsoever.
I couldn't tell that there's an Italian menu by looking at
no idea.
At the place outside. I could not tell it at all. We're driving right next to the Hudson River right now. This is a beautiful part of New York, and it's just magnificent here, and there's a lot of people here. So the reason why a restaurant can't get people in their door, so there's a disconnect. People know the reputation. People don't want what you're offering. So you can be doing whatever. You can be placing ad after ad. Now, placing ads, we don't recommend placing ads. We can't stand placing an ad in a paper, whether it's 20% off or just announcing something. It's 6 times easier, and I explained to this restaurant owner, 6 times easier to get somebody in the door the second time as it is for the first time. And how do you get them back in the door for the second time, Jamie?
You market to them.
And what do you need to market to them?
Database.
You need their email. You need their
information to get them back in the door a second time.
So if you place an ad and you're giving 20% off and people are coming in, you better get their information, because you know they're going to come in for 20%. If you give them 10% or 15%, chances are they're going to come back in your door. But if you don't get that vital information, they're not coming back, because chances are another restaurant, see, this is what a lot of restaurant owners don't understand. There's other restaurants trying 10 times harder than you, right, Jamie?
Absolutely.
They're trying 10, 20 times harder than you. They're on Facebook, they're on Twitter, they're on Instagram.
I'm sure he doesn't even have a Facebook or a Twitter.
I think he does, because I saw it on Facebook. Okay. But it's just, people don't want a sales pitch. And all it was, oh, this is what's for dinner. This is what's for dinner tonight. This is the specials. No.
Give them more.
Tell me why I want to come eat at your restaurant. Tell me why I want to do this. Give me something cool. Give me some facts. Give me something. So check out our website, 50mistakes.com. There's a lot of cool free tips over there. If anybody needs help, definitely email us at help@50mistakes.com. We're offered to, we love helping restaurants. We're working with another restaurant last week. We'll give a proposal to him and help him out. But the thing is, you got to think progressive. You got to think progressive. It's a new day and age. What worked 10 years ago, which worked 20 years ago, which worked 5 years ago, does not work any longer. I'm Chef Marcus Giuliano.
And Jamie.
Thanks for tuning in. Check out our website. Leave some comments and
pass it on.
Pass it on.